The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside Carson-Newman baseball coach Tom Griffin, I'm Michael Watchering, and this is the Eagles Sports Network. Carson-Newman starts sack play over the weekend at Newberry. And, Coach, I know you love stats. Throw this out there at you. You didn't win a sack road game last year. Is there anything that you do as a coach to alter the way that they prepare, learning from last season?
No, because we haven't always lost on the road. So there's been years we've done okay on the road. So I think you tweak a little things here and there every year to try to stay ahead and stay fresh, be a constant learner. So I do think there's certain changes we had, but we hadn't really focused on the fact that we're away because, we were away already this year. So we've worked on, how we travel and what we're going to do, the hotel and all that stuff. But as far as last year, obviously there's some guys here who don't even know what happened last year. There's guys here who don't even know what happened last week, to be honest with you. So it's really irrelevant as far as how we're going to go about our business.
It's a Newberry team that you've lost 7 straight in their facility. Another one for you there. But you got them in the SAC tournament championships. What makes Newberry a difficult team to play year in, year out?
Coach Triplett and his staff, unbelievable. If I was an AD looking to hire a coach and I had 5 names, he definitely would be one of them. There's no question about it. I think the way he runs his program, first off, it's class. It's a class act on the field and off the field. The way their players represent Coach Triplett and his staff is second to none. There's no barking. There's no, look at me on the bench, attention getting. They just come to the park. They strap it on. They play the game. They're very disciplined. Defensively, always outstanding. Coach Triplett and that defense is always good. Their pitchers throw strikes. They don't walk a lot of guys. They're going to compete at the plate, put balls in play. They know their park very well. They're built for that park, I think, extremely well. It's always good. I enjoy going over there and competing against them. And I know our guys, too, because you know what you're going to get. At the end of the day, there's respect on both sides, and it's usually good ball games.
You talk about how Newberry's always solid defensively. Well, You look at your defense. You expect this weekend, with the amount of strikes that your pitches throw, for a lot of balls to be put in play. Where do you think that your team is mentally right now in anticipation to field their positions?
Well, I probably got to do a better job of that, and in our training, and you got to be careful. How you go about and do things, because it's not that big a deal, really, because there's going to be areas you may not be strong in, but it's not like that's going to be a problem. Meaning, we've made some changes. We're going to go with another shortstop and moved our shortstop to second base and kind of change things up a little bit, and see how that goes, tighten it up there in the middle. But we do feel we have good depth, and we have the ability to move guys in depending on situations. They've got a good mix of righty and lefty pitchers. And so it's fortunate for us. We've got some good depth on the bench. We have some great depth in the infield. And the good thing up to this point is a lot of guys have played, so it's not like anyone getting out there, this will be their first inning. So that's the fortunate thing, is the amount of guys that we've been able to play.
You talk about some of that depth. Well, also the situations that you've been in this year. I'm sure as a coach you try to put your team in as many situations as you possibly can in practice, but you haven't been able to get a lot of that situations in practice that you have in the games here over this first month of the season. Right. With that being said, do you feel like this team is extremely prepared for this weekend based on everything you've seen already?
That's a good question. I don't know if you're ever always prepared. You think you want to have as many different experiences. You come back being down late in the game. You want to be able to hold the lead late in the game. You want to be able to win in extra innings. You'd love to have all that stuff take place, but you never know. But as far as being prepared right now, I think we're as prepared as Newberry feels like they're prepared. Talking with Coach Triplett, we wish we had another weekend to kind of figure some things out. But, it is what it is, and we just attack from that point on. But, we're looking forward to it and seeing Coach Triplett and his group.
Coach, appreciate the time. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
He's Carson-Newman baseball coach Tom Griffin. I'm Michael Watchering, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.